Good Yontif, everyone. Good Yontif, everyone. Good to have you here this year for this beautiful holiday of revelation, of connection, and of offering our first fruits. We'll begin with a little singing, and the words are in the chat. Reveal to us. Reveal to us the majesty of this existence. Galeh, 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 kevod malchutecha aleinu. Galeh, 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 kevod malchutcha aleinu. Galeh, 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 kevod malchutcha aleinu. Galeh, 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 kevod malchutcha aleinu. Galeh, 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 kevod malchutcha aleinu. Galeh, 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 kevod malchutcha aleinu. Galeh, 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 kevod malchutcha aleinu. Galeh, 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 kevod malchutcha aleinu. Galeh, 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 kevod malchutcha aleinu. Good Yontif, everyone. Happy holiday, happy Shavuot, Chag Sameach. If you haven't had a chance to light candles in your own home, you could consider doing that. Anytime between now and dark would be ideal, or whenever it suits you. So glad to have you here on this holiday, this beautiful and I think underserved, underappreciated holiday where we recall standing at Mount Sinai and where we are standing at Mount Sinai, because there's a a temporal paradox. There's a bendiness to time that's built into this particular holiday. In Torah, it says that everyone is gathered at the mountain, including, and it names all the different kinds of people, the mucky mucks and the regular folk. And then it says, those of you who are here today and those of you who are not here today. And our sages understood that to mean that we were all there, those who were born already and those who hadn't been born yet. And so there's a way in which we, in our story of receiving revelation at Mount Sinai, time is collapsed, time is telescoped, and we're all there. We're all there bumping shoulders among all the generations. And so there's something about this holiday that's, I think, special to me, that Pesach, we tell the story of what happened. But on Shavuot, we are still in what happened. It is still happening. Revelation is still unfolding and pouring through us, pouring through all of us, collectively and individually. And it's our chance to be together and remember that, oh yes, it's still coming, and here it is, here it is, here it is. So that's this holiday. It has the other things too. It has the cheesecake, which I have set out in the other room. If you see me get up at any point, disappear from screen, I am just taking more cheesecake. And it has the bringing of the first fruits to the temple. People sometimes adorn themselves in flowers because it's the holiday of this time of spring. The first stone fruit is ready to eat. The sweetness of that is waiting for us. The revelation at Mount Sinai, we talk about it as being a marriage, as being God's marriage to the Jewish people, that there are promises are made. And interestingly, our companion text for this holiday, our Haftarah, is the book of Ruth. And the book of Ruth is very concerned with marriage, and in the absence of marriage, very concerned with what are the promises that are made. How do we hold together? What is our accountability to each other? What is our pact with each other? And in the story, it raises questions of hang on a second. It raises questions of what does it mean to be a stranger? What does it mean to be a climate refugee like Naomi is? What does it mean to be a newcomer in a land trying to find where you fit, as Ruth is? What does it mean to create kinship for which there isn't even a good term, which is what they do? There are a lot of angles to this story, and we invited our teachers tonight to offer something that bubbled up for them in rethinking, in revisiting the book of Ruth. So some of the workshops tonight are going to be squarely on the book of Ruth, and some of the workshops tonight are going to be on different issues, different issues that bubble up when our teachers sat down and read the book. So we're going to begin tonight with actually hearing some chanting of the book of Ruth through Ruth's beautiful and famous oath to Naomi. And I want to invite my friend and beloved teacher, Julie Batz, to offer that for us. I want to tell you just a little bit about Julie. Julie is someone who is and has been passionate about delving into Judaism's rituals, traditions, and texts in accessible and meaningful ways. And that has been the through line of her work for the past 25 years as a Jewish educator, congregational leader. Many of you know Julie from Chochmat Halev. As a ritual facilitator, a cantorial coach, and a Talmud teacher, Julie is on the faculty of SVARA, a traditionally radical yeshiva. Some of you might know SVARA as the people who created Queer Talmud Camp, which is happening at the end of June at Walker Creek Ranch. And I know some Ner Shalomers are going. It is, I believe, not too late to register. I believe and hope there are spots still open. And if you haven't done that program, you owe it to yourself to do it. And Julie also has an independent B-mitzvah tutoring and facilitation practice. Julie, my friend, so good to have you here.
Thank you so much, Irwin, and thank you to everyone for being here to co-create this evening of revelation. We come back to these stories every year, and every year they speak to us anew. And as I was thinking about chanting Ruth tonight, I wanted to figure out a way to make it as accessible as possible. So I'm actually going to be chanting most of it in English, but using a traditional Ashkenazi trope cantillation for the chanting. And after I chant, I'll be chanting right through Ruth's declaration. We'll spend a few moments in silence. And in that silence, I want to invite you to think about setting an intention, a kavanah for this evening, about what you're wanting to open to. One of the roots of the word Torah, the root of Yud Resh Yud or Yud Resh He, has a deep meaning of to permeate. And Torah is a teaching that pierces our hearts. And being open to what that teaching is, being attuned to the Torah that we each need to hear, is something that happens when we're woven in to a place where we are witnessed, we're held, where we feel that we are trusted and we trust others. And those themes of connection and honoring and commitment weave themselves also through this story of the book of Ruth. So may our hearts be pierced tonight by the Torah that we each need to receive. And Cindy, if you want to share the slides of the English, that would be great to do. And it came to pass in the day when the judges ruled, there was a famine in the land. And there went a man from the town of Bethlehem in the land of Yehudah to sojourn in the plains of Moab, he and his wife and his 2 sons. The name of the man was Elimelech, and the name of his wife was Naomi. The name of his 2 sons were Machlon and Chilion, who were Ephratim, from Bethlehem in Yehudah. They came to the plains of Moab, and they stayed there. Then died Elimelech, husband of Naomi. There remained just herself and her 2 sons. And they took for themselves wives, Moabite women. The name of one wife was Orpah, and the name of the other one was Ruth. They dwelt in that place for some 10 years. Then the 2 of them also died, Machlon and Chilion. There remained the woman. She survived her 2 children as well as her husband. She arose both herself and her daughters-in-law. They turned back from the plains of Moab, because she had heard in the plains of Moab that Adonai had been pleased to visit his people and to provide bread for them. And so she went off from the place at which she had been staying, and took her 2 daughters-in-law with her. She set out on the road to return to the land of Yehuda, and spoke Naomi to her 2 daughters-in-law, "Go now, go back home, each of you to the house of your mother. May you be sustained, may Adonai treat you with kindness, just as you yourself have truly taken care of the dead as well as of me. May Adonai grant to the 2 of you that you find security, each one in the house of her husband." She then kissed them. They lifted up their voice and they wept. And they said this to her, "Rather, with you we will go back to your people." And said Naomi, "Go back, my daughters. Why should you go with me? Are there still sons in my womb that could be husbands for you? Go back, my daughters, go your way, since too old am I to have a husband. Even if I thought I have hope, even if there were for me tonight a husband, even if I bore sons, even in that case, could you really wait until they had grown up? Would you thus deprive yourselves and not be with the men? No, not this, my daughters. Bitter it is for me more than for you, since there has come out against me the hand of Adonai." They lifted up their voice and wept yet again. A kiss of farewell Orpah gave to her mother-in-law, but Ruth cleaved unto her. And Naomi said to her, "You see, gone back is your sister-in-law to her people and to her gods. So you go back, follow your sister-in-law." ותאמר רות, אל תבכי בי, לעוזבך לשוב מאחרייך, כי אל אשר תלכי אלך, ובאשר תליני אלין, עמך עמי, ואלוהיך אלוהי. באשר תמותי אמות, ושם אקבר. כל יעשה אדוני לי וכל יוסיף, כי המוות יפריד ביני ובינך. And replied Ruth, "Do not entreat me to forsake you, to turn back from following you, for this is what I intend. Wherever you will go, there I will also go. Wherever you stay, there I will stay. Your people is my people, and your God is my God. Wherever you die, that's where I will die, and there I will be buried. Howsoever may God treat me, may there be done what Adonai wills to me, and even more harshly, if anything but death should cause parting between me and you. We'll spend a few moments in silence. Kamti, ani liftoach ledodi. Kamti, ani liftoach ledodi. Kamti, ani liftoach ledodi. Kamti, ani I will open to you, my beloved. Will you open to me? I will open to you, my beloved. Will you open to me? Kamti, ani liftoach ledodi. Kamti, ani liftoach ledodi. Kamti, ani liftoach ledodi. Kamti, ani liftoach ledodi. I will open to you, my beloved. Will you open to me? I will open to you, my beloved. Will you
Where you go, I will go, beloved. Where you go, I will go. Where you go, I will go, beloved. Where you go, I will go. And where you lie, I will lie, beloved. Where you lie, I will lie. Where you lie, I will lie, beloved. Where you lie, I will lie. And your people are my people. Your people are mine. Your people are my people. Your divine, my divine. And your people are my people. Your people are mine. Your people are my people. Your divine, my divine. Where you go, I will go, beloved. Where you go, I will go. Where you go, I will go, beloved. Where you go, I will go. And where you lie, I will lie, beloved. Where you lie, I will lie. Where you lie, I will lie, beloved. Where you lie, I will lie. And your people are my people. Your people are mine. Your people are my people. Your divine, my divine. And your people are my people. Your people are mine. Your people are my people. Your divine, my divine. Where you go, I will go, beloved. Where you go, I will go. Where you go, I will go, beloved. Where you go, I will go. So whatever bubbled up for you during Julie's exquisite chanting, notice what it is. Notice where it sits in your body and see about carrying it with you through the evening. If it's a sensation, if it's a question, if it's an emotion, if it's a particular chill or a particular exaltation, a particular kind of breath. Bring it with you and notice how it carries you through from session to session. We have